Have you realized that today so many goals are left and attended to, and so many visions are slowly fading away? It's simply because that we take the decisions. Yes, it is our decisions that are really distracting us from doing what we have to do. As I've mentioned before, today's topic is goal meet distraction. And we're going to start by explaining what is distraction, what are the goals, and I'm going to start with telling you what distraction is according to me. Distraction are these things that really take our attention from things that we really have to do. They take our attention from the goals we want to achieve. Like you keep not getting to the thing. And then distraction comes in two different ways. We have the internal distractions and then the external distractions. The internal, these are the distractions that come from us, like within us, like our minds, the things we're thinking of, the dreaming, and so many others. And then the external distraction part, these are things that come from the outside, like social media, the noise, the peer pressure, like opinions from other people. Yes, and goals, these are the things that we set to achieve in life. For example, your goal can be, let me say, to be a doctor, to be a public speaker. Those are goals. Like goals and visions work together. Like, yes, to achieve a vision, you must set the goals to reach the vision. Yes, and today, as I told you, we are going to talk about distraction. Distraction, to me, I believe that this is our decision. We choose to be distracted from what we want to do just because sometimes we are comfortable with where we are, or sometimes like we do not want to put in the work. You get me? We decide like this. You remember, this is our own life. Like no one is there to tell you what to do, no one is there to tell you that move this side, move this way, especially when you do not have a mentor. And even when you have a mentor, they cannot push you too hard because it starts with you to believe in yourself, you to believe that let me do this. You have to decide with yourself. So when you choose to be distracted, it is your decision. Like you are deciding to redirect your life. You are deciding to get off the grid with things that make you comfortable. And remember, distraction is a great enemy of direction. When, for example, you may be going, let me say, to the east, and just because you've seen something interesting in the south, then you're going to be like, let me first go to the south. I'll eventually come back and go to the east. But then you are being distracted. And remember, time wasted can never be gained. We keep wasting time, like having our pressures in distraction. And I believe there are so many things that cause distraction, but I'm going to mention that top two that I think are the really big deal here. One, it's lack of clarity. When you lack clarity in whatever you do, you will always be distracted. If your goal is not set, your vision is not clear, you do not have a plan, you're going to keep on being distracted. You're going to keep on doing all sorts of things, and yet while doing those things, you will not know where you are going because you have not set the goal, you have not set the vision. I'll give an example of I myself. Yes, as I told you that we're learning from each other. And when I look back, I've really wasted a lot of time. Sometimes we have this consoling statement where we say that, it was not the right time, or it was not my time then. But do you know that sometimes we can delay our destinies, we can delay our achievements just because of our laziness and not choosing to focus and pursue what we have to pursue at the right time. So guys, let us wake up, let us set a plan. set a plan. This is my goal, yes. This is the vision, yes. Then a plan on how to navigate through until you reach the vision. And then another reason number 2, it is comfortability. We get comfortable. Like, who does not get comfortable? We all do. But that comfortability, sometimes it is not good for us. It is not good for our visions, not good for the goals set. Because you're comfortable where you are, you be like, the vision will wait. I will look at that later. I'll see that later. But if we are not ready to get out of our comfortable zones and act, if we are not ready to do the actions, time is going to be wasted. And as I said earlier, that time wasted will never be gained. If you were, let me say, 20 years old in 2020, we are in 2025, you're already 25, you are not going to be 20 ever again in your life. So guys, let us act. I call unto you, wherever you are, please do not choose to be distracted. Choose to focus, and it all begins with you. It begins with you taking the action. Otherwise, I'd love to conclude by telling you that if you do not separate yourself from distraction will separate you from your goals. As I told you, that distraction does not have the power. No, it does not take the control. It only takes control when you let it. The ball is in your hands. The decision is yours to make. So it's up to you either to choose distractions to affect your goals, or to choose to pursue the goals that you want to achieve. Otherwise, I love you so much. It's your girl, Becky Wenz Nasuna, the host for the show. Kindly do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. Love you all. Bye-bye.